Hi, everybody. Welcome to day one of the ACHA National Tournament. Live here from St. Louis at the Centene Ice Center as day one of the 2024 National Tournament coming to a close. And the rule of the day here at the D1 side of the National Tournament is upsets. Upsets ruling the roost here tonight. The format was extended to 24 teams here in the National Tournament for the first time ever, and at the D1 level. And we've got three 20-some seeds that have advanced to the second round of the National Tournament. Number 20, Pittsburgh. Number 21, Missouri State. And in the final one, it was number 24, Oswego State, with a huge win over the University of Niagara by the score of 4-1. So that's going to set up some dandy games in day two of the national tournament. As we mentioned, Pittsburgh and Missouri State started off today. Pittsburgh defeating number 13 Arizona. Then it was Missouri State over number 12 Utah in a 4-3 game to open up the broadcast. And then in some of the other contests in Division I, let's talk about Purdue Northwest. They won with an 8-for-9 performance on the power play and a shorthanded goal over Indiana University, Pennsylvania, an 11-3 win over IUP. So they're going to take on Maryville on Saturday afternoon. A great win for Purdue Northwest. I don't think I've ever heard of a team going 8-for-9 with the extra man, especially at the collegiate level. So Purdue Northwest, the pride rolling as they're on all cylinders going into the second round matchup against Maryville. Over in Maryville, speaking of their rank, it was Calvin, the 15th ranked team, taking on a familiar foe, an 18th ranked Indiana Tech, and they won that one going away 5-2. So they'll play in the second round, and their reward tomorrow is going to be taking on the second ranked team in the country, that of course being Adrian College, a familiar foe in the Great Lakes Collegiate Hockey League tournament there as well. Other games here at the USA rink is going to be number 10, University of Mary. We all know them in the Division II ranks over the years, as they were back-to-back champions a couple of years ago and made it pretty much to the final 8 last year in Boston. They bumped up to D1. They kept it going. They took on a pesky Westchester team, winning that one by the score of 3-1. So UMary hangs on in that one as they're going to take on, again, they're going to be playing tomorrow. UMary will be playing on Saturday as they are going to take on Liberty in a 7-10 matchup. So again, that's going to be a huge matchup there, and we can't wait to bring that to you. And of course, the big upset of the weekend in Division I, at least, one of the biggest upsets of all time in Division I play in ACHA history, as the number 24 seed, that being Oswego State, the Lakers, with a convincing win over the 9th-seeded Purple Eagles of Niagara. Next up for them, they're going to take on Ohio University Saturday night at 8 o'clock local time. And an interesting sidebar on that, it's going to be the pupil against the mentor, as it's going to be Leo Marone, the head coach of Ohio, against Travis Hyde of Oswego State, as Travis Hyde used to be an assistant coach at Ohio. So some interesting sidebars on that. So real quick, let's take a look again at those second round matchups in Division I. There's still one game going out there. Illinois State is taking on Grand Canyon. The last score we had on that was 3-3. The winner of that one is going to play again tomorrow night against Minot State, the defending champion. So here we go tomorrow in round number 2. There's going to be 4 second round games tomorrow and 4 on Saturday. It's going to be Pitt against Jamestown against the Jimmies. They're going to start at 10:15 local time. Grand Valley against Central Oklahoma at 1:30. Calvin and Adrian at 4:45. And again, the game with Minot State against either Illinois State or against Grand Canyon. On Saturday, Missouri State, the 21st ranked team in the land, they're going to take on Nevada, Las Vegas. They are the 5 seed. And then it's going to be Purdue Northwest, the 11 seed, taking on 6-seeded Maryville. That's going to be an interesting matchup, the high-powered Purdue Northwest team. And then it's going to be University of Mary and Liberty, 7 versus 10. Going to be a dandy matchup. And then the upstarts, Oswego State, the 24 seed, taking on Ohio in the nightcap in day number 2. And the D3 matchups, we've had some big games going on there throughout the night as they're going to start day 2 on tomorrow. Some of the scores on the opening day in D3, and we had starting us off in the action. It was Air Force Academy with a 3-2 win over Central Maine Community College in a 1-4 matchup. Dartmouth taking on Calvin. Calvin scored with 2 minutes to go in that one to win 3-2 against Dartmouth. So they're going to take on Hope College tomorrow in pool play. Those two teams know so much about each other. That's going to be a huge game, one of probably the most hotly contested games, as Hope won over Sacred Heart in their opener 3-1. Missouri, the top seed in their pool, took on Michigan State and won 4-2. Florida Gulf Coast stopped Purdue's 11-game winning streak 5-4. Arkansas, mainstay in Division III, a 6-4 win over Colby College. And Grand Valley, a 5-0 lead going into the third period against Missouri State. Lawrence Tech, a 10-1 win over St. Vincent. So tomorrow it's going to be Air Force against Michigan State. It's going to be Dartmouth against Sacred Heart, Arkansas against St. Vincent, Florida Gulf Coast against Missouri State, Lawrence Tech and Colby, Hope and Calvin, the marquee matchup tomorrow at 5:45 Central Time, and Missouri and Central Maine at 8:15, and Grand Valley and Purdue rounding it out in Division III at 8:45. So it's going to be D1 and D3 for the men's side again tomorrow as day 2 commences in the 2024 ACHA National Tournament. All right, that's going to do it for this live update from St. Louis on the ACHA Nationals Report, brought to you here on 12 Ounce Sports and the Captain Lou Sports Network on YouTube. Until tomorrow night,